Hi, welcome to the full moon in Leo. This is the manifestation harvesting ceremony, and this is going to be a quick one on abundance. So this is the time in the lunar cycle when I encourage you to check your Foursquare and reflect on anything that has happened since the new moon in Leo, which was about 6 months ago during the July-August timeframe. So what you're going to want to do is on the back of your Foursquare, which is just a simple piece of paper that we fold into fourths, labeled health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. Or if you've been doing this for a while, ease, flow, connection, and expansion. And then you're going to just reflect and see what has come into fruition, what was of your highest and best, and anything that maybe is no longer serving you or something that you want to let go. You should be able to find this PDF anywhere that you're accessing this video. And if you don't have the PDF that I've created for you, you can just use a blank piece of paper, fold it into fourths, and you're off to the races. So even if you don't have a new moon to reflect on, now is a great time to go back and reflect on what you were doing in your life 6 months ago. Again, in that July-August timeframe, check your old text messages, check your old emails, check your actual mail, anything that is a little bit like outstanding of about 6 months. See where you were. Maybe if you journal, you could go back and check that and reflect on where you are now and if all of your desires and wants are still ringing true from that time. And if they're not, this is a great time to release them and let them go. And if they've come into form, it's a great time to celebrate them. Another little fun thing, you guys may see me like with these candles. I always have a candle, and something I've started doing in this last year is burning. Well, I've always done specific candles by like the energy of what I wanted to do. So like maybe I was doing a meditation on a certain chakra or a ritual that had to do with like the heart chakra or the throat chakra, which is like our full moon ritual this month deals with the throat chakra and the heart chakra. And so I'd burn a candle associated with those colors, which is like kind of the colors of the rainbow if you're familiar with the chakra system. It's the Roy G. Biv. Starting at your root chakra, it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and then like the white chakra. So I would burn candles in accordance to that. But lately, this year, I've been doing it by the days of the week, and it's actually from a printout from a planner that I've been using called the Moon Power Planner by Julie Hopkins. So it's just like a little shout out, just something I personally use in my practice and I find to be very useful keeping track of the moon cycles. I used to just do it all by hand and all my own little printouts, and she's created a really cool planner that I really love. And she's got this cool printout with the days of the week, so it happens to be a Saturday here. So I've got my black candle, and yeah, so Monday, if you're doing a ritual on a Monday, purple is a great color to burn for intuition, confidence, and clairvoyance. If you're doing it on a Tuesday, courage, creativity, and goal setting. If you're doing it on a Wednesday, communication, problem solving, and learning. If you're doing it on a Thursday, that's luck, prosperity, and power. On a Friday, love, friendships, and relationships. And on a Saturday, ambition, banishing, and home blessing. And on a Sunday, that's white, abundance, success, and peace, white or brown. And then Thursday is green or gold. Okay, so yeah, this is by Julie Hopkins. She's the author of the 2020 Moon Planner, 2020 and Beyond Moon Planner. Check her out. I'm sure she's on the Instagrams, as they say, or anywhere you Google her. Okay, so on to this month's ritual. Like I said, it's going to be a quick one. Make sure that you have done your Foursquare. And then go ahead and head over to the ritual section in the members forum and do the Leo full moon ritual. So the Leo full moon, the way of abundance. In life, we're either headed towards lack or headed for prosperity. So which direction are your thoughts, beliefs, and actions taking you? Universal law provides a lavish supply, divinely appointed for each of us, for each individual that comes into physical form. While abundance is your birthright, purchasing power is your choice. So when combined into a worldview that allows you to be an infinite being while caring for the well-being of your fellow human, you can elicit massive change through the down chain of your dollars, which are just an energetic placeholder for the abundance you manifest into your reality. Through simple daily actions from where you buy your home furnishings to where you source your groceries, you can be the change you wish to see in the world while allowing Mother Earth and all of her precious resources, animals, and beings to remain or become vibrant, healthy, and happy. So with Leo at the helm as the sign that governs abundance, this moon's ritual will help you see and feel your way into maximizing your purchasing power potential by elevating your conscious consumption habits. So for us personally as a family, our prosperity perspective this month as we celebrate 4 birthdays, it was my birthday, my youngest daughter's birthday, my oldest daughter's birthday, and my husband's birthday, all in a 3-week span. We use our birthdays as a time to attempt to decrease our material consumptions and increase the value that we add to others' lives. So whether that's hosting a party and inviting as many people as we can that maybe otherwise wouldn't attend a certain type of party, or giving gifts away. We currently live in Africa, so we give a lot of our gifts away to orphans in need. My daughters will open them, show gratitude for them, hopefully leave them in the packaging if I can convince them, and then we will find a home for those items. Now that's a pretty extreme example, and that's localized to where we live, but this month's ritual gives us a great chance to look at our consumption habits, specifically in the developed world. So in the developed world, and see how the things that we buy have a down chain and what that down chain of our dollars is doing. So we all want to be the change that we wish to see in the world, and we can literally use our change to be that change. Too many plays on word, but I hope you get what I hope you are picking up the 2 cents that I am putting down to stay with the money metaphors. But yeah, so this month's ritual will talk about ways that we can very easily decrease our material consumptions. I hate to say materialistic consumptions, but and we will use psychometry this month to rehome or release any unwanted items. Or when you're purchasing something, you'll be able to get into the energy of that item to understand how it was made. Even without flipping it over and reading its backstory, you'll be able to touch in with the item using the practice of psychometry to feel the energy of who made it, if that item is lifting them out of poverty or into a higher place of prosperity, or pushing them further into poverty through the mechanizations of capitalism. So didn't want to make it too heavy, but this is a really great ritual to feel our way into purchasing decisions and making the choice to buy local and support local business. And that's why I really wanted to shout out Julie Hopkins. She's doing great work with her new moon planners and all of her things. So support someone locally if you can, or virtually if you can. Another great thing this moon cycle is to start a quarter collection. So this is something I did a while ago for fun when I was living in the United States, is I started a quarter collection to raise my expectancy vibration. So there's 50 US quarters that were printed over a 10-year period a while back to honor each state in the United States. And I made a really fun game of trying to find all 50 quarters. So it was like I set the intention with the universe that I was expecting all of these quarters to just come to me. However, so every time I get a quarter, which, nowadays we don't deal as much with cash economies, so it's mostly credit. So sometimes having quarters is kind of a rarity. You don't even feed a parking meter with quarters anymore. So I made this fun game of expecting the 50 states to kind of show up and show themselves to me. And so this is a fun, that's like a fun game to play, just to kind of work with the energy of money, because after all, energy is just a placeholder for the energy that we give out into the world and for the energy that we're willing to get back. Bonus points if you get Alaska, because that's my home sweet home. So if you get the last frontier, send me a picture on social media. You can also give a friend an unsolicited gift or gift anonymously if possible. I just witnessed a really beautiful moment of that here, where we had someone close to us lose a son unexpectedly, and where we live, funeral costs are a burden for people because, unfortunately, death is such an immediate issue here in the developing world, and they can come quickly. But I had the honor of witnessing someone know of someone's passing and gift anonymously through me to another person. So I got to be the bearer of an anonymous gift. And that was a really beautiful moment to see and experience. And if you can be that vessel through which something anonymous happens or help facilitate it, it feels really good to see abundance in action and see I don't even know what to call it, grace in action. I don't know what to call that beyond, you just get to witness somebody doing something really, really amazing. Somebody said it's the best mitzvah is the one unnoted, which I'm not of the Jewish tradition, but I would love, if you know anything about that, message me because I would love to know more about that practice. But it's a great saying. Also, it's a great time to up-level your normal tipping habits. If you do 10%, go to 15, 15 to 20, and so on. You can start a trend, Triple Tip Tuesday. Anything that gets you giving outside of your comfort zone, because as soon as you start to up-level in what you're willing to give out, abundance will start pouring in for you in surprising and exciting ways. Okay, so that is this month's full moon ceremony in Leo. Have a wonderful time, and I'll see you around. Love and light, Autumn.